The Champions League returns on Tuesday, and this season, MailOnline Fantasy Football is providing a new game to allow you to pick a side comprised of those from Europe's elite competition. With just a day before the Champions League starts, there is sure to be a rush to pick the players that will provide you with the most points. However, if you're struggling to find any inspiration and are just looking for some safe bets, Sportsmail is on hand to reveal the top 10 most picked players on the fantasy football game that are sure to give you plenty of points. The Portuguese star, who is currently serving a suspension in La Liga for pushing a referee, will be desperate to put his Champions League opponents to the sword after being frustrated with a lack of game time. Real Madrid start with a game against Apoel Nicosia at the Bernabeu, and Ronaldo will be very disappointed not to get on the score sheet on Wednesday. He loves the Champions League stage and was top scorer in the competition last season, with 12 goals. Picking him is a no-brainer. Messi has started the La Liga campaign in fine style, scoring 5 goals in Barcelona's opening 3 La Liga games, including a hat-trick against Espanyol on the weekend. With games against Sporting Lisbon, Olympiakos and the tough task of Juventus, Messi should bag loads of goals and assists in the group stage. And when the Spanish giants get further in the competition, you can bank on the Argentine to still provide the goods. After completing his pounds 198 million move to PSG, Neymar has settled in brilliantly despite the huge pressure on his shoulders, scoring 4 goals in his first 4 matches. The Brazilian has already won the Champions League with Barcelona, and he also loves the big stage. Neymar turned in arguably the best performance in the competition last season, helping Barcelona produce the most spectacular of comebacks against PSG at the Nou Camp. Yes, he may be a bit rash and partial to a red card, but despite being a defender, Ramos can give you some much-needed attacking points. The Madrid captain loves popping up with a goal. The Spanish international always seems to be in the right place at the right time when his side have a set piece and are in need of a goal. If you don't pick the Brazilian left back, you are sure to miss out on some valuable points. Marcelo loves getting forward and is a constant threat throughout the 90 minutes for opposition defenders. The 29-year-old has created 10 chances for Madrid this season in 3 matches, and with his deadly and dangerous attacking teammates, he is sure to rack up the points with assists. Asensio has hit the ground running this season, and without Ronaldo in the Madrid team, the exciting young Spaniard has carried much of the burden so far. It may be a surprise that he is the 7th most picked fantasy football player, but he has rightly collected plenty of praise. With Karim Benzema injured and Gareth Bale struggling to find the net at the moment, Asensio could be Madrid's main man alongside Ronaldo in the Champions League. Finally, a Premier League player. You can always rely on the United shot stopper to keep the goals out and produce some spectacular saves at crucial moments in games. With United being drawn against Benfica, Basel, and CSKA Moscow in a relatively straightforward group, The will be quietly confident of keeping clean sheets and helping his side finish top. Again, just like his compatriot Marcelo, Alves will guarantee you points due to his constant attacking threat and clever interplay. With the stupendously strong and exciting attacking line of Neymar, Kylian Mbappe and Edinson Cavani, there is no doubt that the former Barcelona man will bag plenty of points for fantasy football users. The France international has begun United's Premier League campaign in style following a tough debut campaign for the club after rejoining from Juventus in 2016. Pogba has scored twice and created 2 assists for the Old Trafford outfit in 4 top-flight matches so far this season. With United being favourites to win their group, the midfielder should be able to enjoy his football and will fancy his chances of getting on the score sheet and creating goals for his teammates. Madrid's playmaker. With his vision and range of passing, the Croatian will help Zinedine Zidane's side control games in Europe's elite competition this season. The 32-year-old midfielder makes Madrid tick and creates plenty of chances for the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema, and Bale. The Champions League holders will no doubt score plenty of goals in matches